Welcome back. We have a big day today. We have to get the flooring in, stoves moved, and figure things out. But most importantly, we have to get the skirting on the cabin before the rodents move in, before I do. So let's get going. We're inside and I need to start getting the floors finished. We're not gonna spend hours in here watching me apply this stuff. As you can see, the product is a white product, and when it dries, it goes clear. And just go. And kind of what I do, as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it, I'll bring it down here in a minute. I kind of go like this with the roller, and then I roll it out. Fill up the holes. That's important to get the holes full, right? That's just a general idea of what I'm doing, guys. All right, guys, there you have it. There is 2 coats of that product on this floor, and you can see the shine really good, and it didn't turn it yellow. It kept it, like if you look at the floor and then compare it to the walls, it's very similar. Sorry about the lighting. I'm not sure if that's reflecting, but have a closer look. You can see the shine. And the hardest part about all this is getting it in here, making sure we get this filled up. That's important, making sure these cracks are full. I personally think it looks fantastic. Let me know what you guys think. I've decided everything is going to get 3 coats for sure, maybe 4. And a lot of comments saying the tub should go there with the shower. Absolutely, that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a tub. Toilet is gonna go here to where this is an inside wall. We'll have the sink here. And there's been a ton of comments. Yes, these walls are thin right now, so I don't wanna put any plumbing on them. I've mentioned it before, I think, if I haven't, I will be insulating the outside of the cabin. Not the inside, the outside. Next year, we're gonna get through a winter like this. So I'm done. I've had enough for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Guys, I wasn't gonna show you in here, but this is a part of it. It is absolutely a disaster in here. It's been just build, drop, start, and go, and just all the tools. But it's come to the point now where I have to do this room, the living room, the kitchen area, has to get the flooring in here. I need to get it from outside to inside today so I can do it tomorrow. I want it to climatize a little bit in here before I do it. I'm gonna take you around the cabin. You haven't really seen the inside. I'm gonna show you that. I'll try to answer a lot of the questions that I got. With the gaps between the windows, why there's no caulking in the seams, all that stuff. We'll take a quick look at that. But on the agenda is getting the floor in here, and I have to get the base sealed outside of the cabin because this is the time of year where rodents start trying to find homes and start nesting. So that has to get done. Making great progress, just about done. But I wanted to show you a few things before I started moving the stove and the fridge and stuff. So this is the stove that's gonna heat this cabin. It's rated for 1,500 square feet, and this is 500 square feet. So ample size for here. Come on in, have a look, I'll show it to you. So one of the things that were important to me, that the log fits in this way, lengthways. And you can see that's a big log. That's 17 inches long and a good sized log. So it'll fit in there, and it's easier to load and it doesn't come out on you. Secondly, glass. If you're gonna have a fire, I wanna see it. And another key component was a flat top. I want to be able to cook on this, have a kettle, always have hot water on hand. That's important to me. So that's the stove. I'd really like to take it outside and burn it off, but I don't want to do that until I get the pipe. I had to order the pipe because it's a special one and it retracts. I'll get more into that when I do the install. Another one, guys. Sorry about the light. So I'm going to show you. You see this gap above the window? I'll have it. Every window. What that gap is for. This building has been up for a month and it has already settled huge. And that's another reason why you don't put silicone or any type of caulking in between the tongue and groove. Let's go outside and I want to show you something. So here's a good example. People are worried about drafts getting in through here on the inside. You know, it's pretty good. I don't think so. And you can see there's still more settling to do. See, these were the tensioners. We bolted it in up there, and they have grooves there and there. When I put this on, they were tight. I cinched this down, they're already loose. That's how much the building has shrunk. Okay, let's have a look around here. These 2x8s that are sticking out here on this side, they're going to be cut off, and we're going to seal that in. The other side, no. And I have a fan running. I'm just trying to dry it out. So you can see everything's a little moist around here. So you can see the fan's blowing pretty good. And now that everything has settled around here, we're going to be blocking it off. These are going to stay sticking out as well. I have plans for back here, and these are great to attach to. Also, these will not be cut off. So there's a couple of reasons why. It's a great structure. We will be putting an addition on this, whether it's a deck or another room. Maybe it'll be a deck first, then the room. But anyway, that is ideal for adding on to. So we're going to box around that and close everything in. So, but first, I got to keep going on the inside. I got to get the stove moved, the fridge moved, and I got to get the underlay down, the insulation. That stuff down so that I can start bringing in the floor so it climatizes in here. And you can see those floors look fantastic. They're sealed, they're ready to go. One last thing before we put the top insulation down. As you can see, I have some chalk lines here. I have to screw these boards down to the subfloor. I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've done and why I've done them. So over in this corner where the stove is going, we're going to be putting a stone base, and then we're also going to be putting natural stone on the walls here. That'll be in an upcoming video. I've been a stonemason for 34 years, so I might be able to figure it out, maybe. And if you guys want to learn a thing or two about doing your own stone, I will be teaching you step by step as we go. Also, down here, I just put this 2x4 in, right there. That one and that one, those two are coming out. I'm going to be putting a thin coat of non-shrink grout down, and then we're going to be putting a nice stone entrance here as well. That'll be in another video as well. So, but the key is just to get it prepped, and I have to be very careful here how I do this because of the height of the door. So there's a little bit of figuring. I've got to figure it out. Hey guys, let's get this thing up over here. Good guys. This is the moldings for the cabin. Okay, so all the floorboards are in and climatizing. Okay guys, on this side and the far side, two things need to happen. And I've come up with this. So, as I mentioned before, I have a different system for the deck. These were the deck boards that were supposed to go on, but it's no good because water would have went through. I have a whole different system for that. Anyway, so we're going to use this deck board to help box this in. So this is going to go under here like this, and then we're going to nail or screw that up to there, and then we're going to take a 2x8 from this point and then close this. This in here, if it'll go. As the thunderstorm rolls in, let's get this third one in before the rain really starts coming down heavy. Okay guys, I'm toe nailing in from each side like this. This way, if I ever have to take an individual piece out, I can. Because if I screwed this piece in from back here, I'd have to take this out. So now, I just have to do the individual pieces, which I think makes more sense. Good girl, so you don't mind that thunder, do you? Well guys, I'm glad the roof is on. Stress-free, right? So we'll just sit on the porch, watch the rain fall, and listen to the thunder and lightning. Such a good girl. I can't wait to move into this little cabin. So I just got a call from a local farmer. He has 5 gallons of honey ready for me, and I'm going to pick it up. So instead of making my jam with sugar, I'm going to be making it with honey. Okay guys, the storm has passed. It's fairly clear. I'll try to pound through this and see if I can get this done. At least have one side done today. It's been going pretty darn good. Now, get that squirrel. Where's that squirrel? What? Huh? Did you hear the squirrel? You guys watch that, Mark. Okay, Dawn, I think I'm doing good. What do you think? I know I said I was gonna stop, but there's 2 things I got going for me right now. Weather is cool and the mosquitoes aren't out. We're gonna put this on the bottom. Then, these ones are so crooked on this side. I'm gonna have to cut everything with the skill saw because I want them nice tight fit. That's how crooked it is. I can't even straighten that with a great big wrench. We're getting there. Whew, starting to get muggy again. Don't tell the mosquitoes. They're not out yet. Okay, lots of cutting, lots of marking. Maybe. Oh. Well, would you look at that? Okay guys, I am so thankful that I decided to do this and finish it, because this is the kind of job that you don't want to start the day with. It's the kind of job that you want to end the day on. This was a serious pain. Anyway, it's done. Tomorrow, we got a pretty easy go. Very happy that we did this. Have a look. All those crooked boards. Unbelievable, eh? I'm gonna clean up my mess, and then we're gonna go in and try those jiggy-rig lights. Still daylight outside. It's dusk, but it's pretty dark in here. I'm tired and I want to go home. I don't want to wait till dark. So we're going to try these lights now. If you're ever wondering what jiggy-rig meant, well, this is pretty much it. So here we go. Holy, that's impressive. That's really impressive. I'm liking this. That's only 2. Probably do 3 up here and maybe 3 along there because I hate a dark kitchen. 1 above the stove. And then be on a separate switch. It's bright in here. For 2 lights? Do you know how little energy that's gonna take? Wow. Let's get out of here. We'll see you guys in the morning. It's the next morning and we have to get busy. I now have to enclose this gap. But first, if you see this beam right here, the concrete pile, I have to put this 2x6 on here, because we're going to be cutting plywood, and there's going to be plywood from here down to here, and then we're going to backfill in here. I know what you're thinking. Bear with me. I have a plan. There's the gap that we got to fill all along there. Oops, shit. Okay, while the compressor's filling up, I thought I'd cut a couple strips, and you just saw it cut into my table. Okay, let's get this on. This is the stuff we're going to be covering the plywood and the wood with. It's a rubber membrane, so key is to stir it up really good. Want to get a little bit on here so it starts drying, and then I'll paint the bottom over there so we get a double seal, and we're going to start installing. This is the most important part right here. for now. Sorry, gun. Gotta make sure it's not tight. There we go. Okay, after that, I decided I'm going to do something a little bit different. All I'm going to do is put a little bit of paint, or the Elemax, right here, and on the bottom that touches the dirt. Now I can handle this with ease and not get it everywhere and still manage. And then what I'll do when I'm done, I'll just paint it on. Makes way more sense. What's going on around here? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Take our little board. Hold it up and prop it up. Oh yeah, perfect. Uh-oh. Need air. But did you guys see my hammer? Oh, sitting on it. So, wonder what I'm doing? I'll show you. Take this, put it on here. Oh, damn. Alright guys, never forget your nails. I'm going to explain this, why I'm doing it this way. And I get it, there's a big lip here, but in the big picture, it's not gonna matter. And I'll tell you why. This winter, it's gonna stay like this. Next spring, next summer, I'm going to be putting either 4 or 6 inches of insulation on the outside wall. So, bear with me. I'm gonna have a flashing, come down here, hang out like this, and drip groove down about whatever the distance the insulation is. I haven't decided yet. I do have to follow a code, so I have an idea what it is. I'm pretty sure it's R28, and I think that is 6 insulation. Vapor barrier, insulation, vapor barrier, cladding. Okay, so no worries. I have a product that I have to put on this outside so it doesn't rot and so it protects it. But I'm waiting for everything to settle. And I'm pretty much there. So probably this week sometime in the next video, you're gonna see me staining this. It's just an added protection. So I have the product, we're gonna spray it on, and it's an oil-based product. It's like a linseed oil. It's going on here. Anyway, that's why I'm doing it this way, and that's why I don't care too much what this looks like. This is gonna be buried. There's gonna be a flashing here, done deal, off to the races we go. So that's it. That's why we're doing it this way. 3 sides down. I got to get around to the back. Let's get that done. Stuff is bright in the sun. So this stuff is going on there for 2 reasons. To protect the plywood, actually maybe 3. Rodents hate this stuff. It's like a bubble wrap reflective insulation. There is R value to this. So protects against rodents, protects against the plywood, and gives me R value underneath. If you haven't seen underneath, go back where the video where I built the platform for this, you'll see it. But we're going to be under there too. Insulation left over from the floor. So we're going to have insulation on the inside up against that, and this on the outside. And it'll also prevent drafts. but this is all going to get backfilled. So that's the plan. That's kind of why I'm doing this. Let me know what you think. I'll finish this and I'll show you the results when I'm done. We finished, and just in time. We have another thunderstorm rolling in, and I'm going to quickly show you what we've accomplished, and I'm thankful for that. So I cut all the foil off. It's all nicely wrapped around, and I left a little lip so nothing can go under when we backfill. Same thing over here. Like I said before, I can't finish this corner until I get the water pipe cut off and inside and backfilled under the septic line. So, and that, my friends, is coming up soon. We're going to finish that bad boy. Anyway, let's keep going. I have a mess to clean up around here. So I've got to cut a little more off here, finish that corner off at the same time as the other side. Now you can see what I did. I wrapped the beams because we're going to be backfilling here with soil and gravel. And also I'm going to be putting fabric here so no weeds and stuff grow so far out from the cabin. So they're wrapped, and I did a little bit under here. I still have some more to do here, but I'm happy with this right now. We're sealed in at the bottom. And there you have it. Put my little steps back, cleaned up. Everything's on the deck. I don't know about you guys, but I am starving. Let's head over. I want to show you what we're going to have for dinner. Well guys, after a long day, it doesn't get any better than this. Go to the greenhouse, go to the garden, grab your own food, go to the freezer, grab a moose steak that I harvested. Everything that's on this plate, I grew. It doesn't get much better than that, if you ask me. Even Sophie gets a little bit. Come on, Soph. Guys, dinner's done. Just about finished my coffee, sitting on the porch and enjoying it, and the rain just started. So we're going to end the video here. I really do appreciate everybody watching. It means a lot. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.